Welcome back to FIFA Saved My Life, and yes, you are back, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear seeing me, seeing you, seeing me, seeing you doing this. That is true. Hope you're well. Friday is among us and it is the weekend officially. Woo! So that means Weekend League, Fut Weekend League Champions Weekend League. What the hell is going on? Is it the end of Fut Champions, guys? For the weekend, what the hell has EA done? Genuinely, I love so much about FIFA. I really do. I love Fut. I'm actually beginning to get into pro clubs a little bit, so I'm expanding my horizon. I love this, and then they've done this today. I don't know if you've noticed, or I don't know if you've got onto your Fut Champions yet, and you've started it, but EA have decided, as you can see below, to basically screw it, and you can put whatever cards you want on your players now. Now that's great for the people with lots of money. All these people who go out and buy massive players, don't have no skill necessarily, but go out and buy all the best players to try winning. Now they can stick cards on them to make the fastest player. Every player can be the fastest player on the pitch. Every player can, and it's basically going to ruin Fut. Yes, you could do it in Rivals, but Rivals is random. It's you're either playing it for fun, you're playing it to achieve something better in the leagues, you're trying to achieve an SBC or a weekly objective, and all the rest of it. And actually, today I've sat here and I've won Savic for the right back for Lazio, and yeah, I've sat here and won him in one day, and I very nearly won Boateng, and I was so gutted. Right at the very end, I was 8-4-0, and I needed 2 more wins, and I just could not get the 2 more wins. I seem to have just played anybody who was really good, and it was either rage quit or try doing it, and do you know what? I haven't. So I didn't win him, but I managed to push myself up 2 leagues by doing it, and I became better, and I really enjoyed myself. Actually, that was really good because it was intense. I wanted to get it done and all the rest of it. But this is a different thing altogether, guys. This is a real leveler. Is this the end of Fut Weekend? Is this something that means you're not going to want to do Fut Weekend anymore? Because I'll be honest, it makes me not want to do Fut Weekend. Is stressful because you have a very short window to fit in 30 games, and that's a lot of games. If you have a family, if you have friends coming around, if you have something like football on a Saturday, all the rest of it, that limits your window of playing Fut Champions over the weekend. It really does. Now, what you're going to do is play people who are just going to say screw it at times and stick 11 sort of cards that are going to make all their players faster, and you're going to play an unnatural team every time. And one of the best things about Fut Weekend League was absolutely that, yes, sometimes you played all the guys with their team of the years and all the rest of it, and you accepted that. There was always going to be players who got the best cards, and it doesn't always mean they're the best players. Doesn't. I've beaten people with loads of players who you're going, oh god, here we go, and then you've beaten them 2-1 or something like that. They're not as good, but they've spent a shed load of money. But now they can have the best shooting, the best dribbling, the best speed, all the rest of it, and they can just amplify it. Now, I have very little of these cards. I have a few. For very little. I just usually, when I get them in sort of daily achievements or something like that, do I just keep them, and I do have a few. But I think it's unfair. I don't think this is Fut Weekend. Fut Weekend, I loved the fact that it was always an even playing field, and the players could not be jacked up in any way, shape or form, and they were just basic. And I think it's going to ruin it, and it's going to actually make me feel, well, do you know what? I will concentrate on Rivals. I will try to get higher in Rivals. I will keep every week to try getting up and up, and achieve more in Rivals, because in the end, the big thing is my player picks are poo. This week I had 2 horrendous player picks again. I had two 84s. I had the goalkeeper from Crystal Palace, and I had some German guy for 84, or plays in the German league at 84. Both rubbish. Never would use in my team, and just about good enough for maybe an SBC. Maybe good enough for an SBC in when team of the season comes out next month. But that's it. It's a lot of grind. One of my followers and one someone who's becoming a good friend of mine, Callum, quite rightly said this week. He said it's a lot of grind for very little back. And do you know what? It is quite stressful. It is quite, you do have to do an awful lot of grind to get through 30 games. It is a lot. And I feel I have to do it because I like to give you content. So I like to be able to open player packs and have the chance. I haven't showed you playing player packs this week because no one wants to see 284 rated cards. I could open 2 crap packs and get probably better than that. So I haven't bothered. But if I'd won a Marquinhos or something like that, then that's worth showing you, and there's content. I've created content. So I feel I have to do Weekend League for content. But am I going to bother now? Maybe I can get more content out of Rivals or doing a few more Pro Leagues or something like that. I don't know. But that's my thoughts on it, guys. I'm hoping that EA realise, maybe it's a complete mistake, I don't know. But I'm hoping EA realise this is a huge cock up and put it back to the way it was. Because this is not going to make it good. This could be the end of Weekend League. Or not. Who knows? So there you go. I just wanted to bring you that and talk to you about it. I've also today, like I said, I've won Savage. He's actually a good player. He's really good, actually. I might keep him in my team. I only got him 89 rated for trading in on SBCs. But actually, it's really good. So one day I'll have a look at it. Maybe it's a bit late to do a review of it because you can't win him anymore, but he is a good player. But I've also been watching the English EA Sports Turtle Beach Xbox Swiss stage Fut Champions in April today, and actually it's really good. F2 Tex is amazing. Fair play to that guy. He's about 10 and he is absolutely phenomenal. There are some amazing FIFA players on there, but again, you can still watch it now, guys, and they're dropping cards and all sorts of things every now and again. Strangely, I've been watching it all day and not won a single thing, but there you go. What a shocker. No red list here, but yeah, other than that, there's that to do. And again, obviously, we've also had some new stuff drop today for the weekly objectives, and as I suggested, or as I thought it would be earlier in the week, it is mainly to do with foot swaps, which is great because obviously we're all going for our chosen foot swaps. I'm still going for Costa. So yeah, we've got foot swaps heavily sort of focused on these weekly objectives. First one is foot swaps players score using Colombian player 3 rivals wins. So again, that'll be interesting. I've sold Falcao, so never mind. I'll have to get someone back. Wins 7 matches by 2 goals this week. Well, that always happens anyway, so that's nice. So there's another foot swaps, and you can also play 13 online matches this week, and you get another foot swap. So you get some draft tokens. You get some draft wins. So win 4 online draft matches this week. So again, obviously that's not a bad one. You get some bits and bobs there. You get a hunter for 5 crosses in a game, or 5 goals from crosses. So again, that's worth it. And again, daily objectives are as per normal: win, division rivals, buy a goalkeeper, defender, or whatever it is, score for Portugal, cross it, etc. Just standard stuff. But weekly objectives are looking at giving you 3 foot swaps. So with the 2 that's already happened, that'll give you 5 ready, and again, you're on your way to your 14 then. So, if you want to get Costa like I do, or if you want a base icon, or, if you're looking for a little bit less, it gives you a little bit closer. So that's what's happening today. I am otherwise going to have to do Weekend League, I think, but I am not a happy bunny. not a happy bunny about these changes. I do not think they're fair, and I want to hear what you have to say about it, guys. Please down below let me know your thoughts on this change that EA have done, and yeah, we'll see what we all think about it. Otherwise, thank you very much. I'm gonna go. Take care of yourself, and if you can't take care of yourself, find someone who can. Cheers. Bye bye.